Did you know elephants are the only animals that can't jump? With elephants, it is impossible for them to jump, as unlike other mammals, the bones in the elephant's legs point downwards, which means that they do not have the spring required to push off the ground. Welcome to 25 Interesting Unknown Facts that you need to know Part 2. Let's get started. 1. American Airlines saved $40,000 in 1987 by eliminating one olive from each salad served in first class. It is true that American Airlines saved around $40,000 in 1987 by removing a single olive from the salads altogether from each salad. But cutting out salads entirely 30 years later will not do much good for Air India. 2. Butterflies taste with their feet. This may sound strange to us humans, but butterflies do rely on their feet to taste food, as they have sensors on their feet, which helps them locate food for their caterpillars. So, they stand on a leaf to try the taste. 3. Elephants are the only animals that can't jump. With elephants, it is impossible for them to jump, as unlike other mammals, the bones in the elephant's legs point downwards, which means that they do not have the spring required to push off the ground. 4th, stewardesses is the longest word typed, with only the left hand. Stewardess is a 10-letter word, and is apparently also the longest English word typed just with the left hand. 5. The electric chair was invented by a dentist. Southwick. A steamboat engineer, inventor, and dentist from Buffalo, New York, was credited for inventing the electric chair as a method of legal execution. 6. Wearing headphones for just an hour will increase the bacteria in your ear by 700 times. You cover your ears from the natural air when you wear headphones, which increases the production of bacteria by 700% in 1 hour. Your eardrum cannot bear influx of bacteria in that much quantity, so it starts to react by paining or hearing loss in long term. 7. The cigarette lighter was invented before the match. In the 16th century, lighters were nothing more than just converted pistols. It was not until 1823 a German chemist named Johann Wolfgang Dobereiner is credited as the first person to invent a lighter. 8. Most lipstick contains fish scales. Most of the lipsticks made are the byproduct of fish scales called pearl essence or pearlescence, as it turns out that the stuff that makes the fish scales shine makes one's lips shiny as well. Pearlescence comes from commercially fished herring. There are synthetic versions available as well, but they are not widely used. 9. Like fingerprints, everyone's tongue print is different. Did you know that everyone has a different tongue print, like fingerprints? Our tongue prints also have unique identifying marks. As reported by researcher David Zhang, our tip of the tongue has a unique physiological texture and geometric shape that can possibly be used for verification purposes. The bumblebee bat is the world's tiniest mammal. The bumblebee bat, also known as a Kitty's hog-nosed bat, has a wingspan of 5.1 to 5.7 inches, weighs 0.05 to 0.07 ounces, and is 1.14 to 1.29 inches from head to the body. It is the smallest mammal in the world, according to the Guinness Book of World Records. 11. The length of the circulatory system is almost 60,000 miles. According to the Franklin Institute, if all the veins, arteries, and capillaries in a child's body were stretched out flat, they would span more than 60,000 miles. Our bodies house around 100,000 miles of blood vessels by the time we reach maturity. That is only one of the astounding facts that seem fabricated, but it's true. 12. Africa is present in sections in all 4 hemispheres. The size of the African continent may come as a surprise to those whose education has been mostly centered on the West. For instance, it encompasses almost 12 million square miles and is spread throughout all 4 hemispheres. Yes, that's how huge African continent is. 13. Argentina produced the first animated feature film ever. Even if you are well-versed in Disney history, you might suppose that Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, a 1937 Walt Disney production, holds the distinction of being the first animated feature film. However, Argentina produced a full-length animated feature film 20 years earlier. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, El Apostol, a political satire, had a running period of 70 minutes and was composed of 58,000 drawings. 14. Earth contains enough gold to cover it. As it turns out, our planet contains a sizable amount of gold. The Earth's core contains 99% of the precious metal, which is enough to cover the entire planet's surface in 1.5 feet of gold. 15.7641 islands make up the Philippines. A group of islands, especially 7,641 islands, make up the archipelago that is the Philippines. Many sandbars and other landforms that appear at low tide, numbering in the thousands, are not included in that estimate. 16. Texas is where German chocolate cake was originated. The German in German chocolate cake is an American man, not a member of the European Union. Sam German, who developed the recipe for a mild, dark baking chocolate bar in 1852, is specifically remembered in the name of the product. 17. To travel the entire Mississippi River, a drop of water takes 90 days. The Mississippi River is the third largest watershed in the world, spanning 2,340 miles. That body of water is very long. In fact, it is so lengthy that it takes a single drop of water about 90 days to cross the full distance. 18. One vending machine is present for every 40 people in Japan. With one vending machine for every 40 people, Japan is regarded to have one of the highest numbers of vending machines in the entire globe. The majority of them sell different kinds of beverages, although some also provide ice cream, noodles, and disposable cameras. 19. Limes sink, but lemons float. Lemons are lightweight, as compared to limes which are slightly heavier when you put them in water. They are more likely to sink. 20. Bubblegum-flavored broccoli was once made by McDonald's. This astonishing fact will leave your taste buds numb. The initiative to make kids eat healthier didn't go well with child testers who were bewildered by the taste. 21. Oranges weren't always orange. In Southeast Asia, oranges were originally the color of green, and they were tangerine pomelo hybrids. In fact, oranges in warmer countries like Vietnam and Thailand continue to be green even after reaching maturity. 22nd. Fungi can control the mind and make them a zombie. Ophiocordyceps is a kind of tropical fungus that affects the ant's central nervous system. After 9 days, when it's been inside the ant's body, it has the complete control over the host's movements. It can influence the ant's behavior too, by making them climb the tree and then fall. 23rd. Out of all the alphabets, there's one letter that doesn't appear in any of the U.S. state. Can you guess which one? No, not X, not Y. It's actually letter Q that has never been in any of the U.S. state names. 24. A cow-bison hybrid is called beefalo. 25. For Snow Scotland has 421 words. Some examples of them would be skelf, sneasel, spitters, feefle, flindrican, and many more. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, like and leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel to help it grow even more. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Thank you.